I'm very fortunate in that one of my cooperating teachers' greatest strengths is classroom management. Because of this, I feel more capable. I feel that I'll be more capable in the future to manage my own classroom and to recognize weaknesses. For this lesson, for every strength, I had a weakness that I'll have to address in the future. One of my strongest areas was in classroom management was room arrangement. Because I spent quite a bit of time considering the students' behaviors and needs when selecting the seating. Students were arranged boy, girl, and they also, students that tended to be distractible or off task were seated near students that could maintain desirable behaviors, and were also placed in the front of the room, so proximity would help with support. Students who could work independently were placed further back in the room, and students that were in need of support and were in a push-in or pull-out situation were placed in the back of the room, so when they came and went from the classroom that they wouldn't distract other students. Unfortunately, the desk arrangement didn't make it easy for me to change group configurations easily, and it also has limited. Some students made it a little bit more difficult for them to get to the carpet in a timely fashion. I not only used the way their room was arranged, using proximity for student support, but I was also able to move about the room to easily to informally assess the students and suggest the use of tools and such as a dictionary and a graphic organizer. I was able to assess the students formally using a rubric, and was able to demonstrate to the students how to write a story using a very interesting story and a picture to help keep them engaged, and a graphic organizer to increase understanding. I, however, did not supply the rubric or explicit directions as to how it needed to be written, such as making sure that their stories had 5 sentences and capitalization and in punctuation. To efficiently use my time, I had the line leader and door holder pass out the line paper, and students already had the graphic organizer we'd be using on the back of a resource that I asked them to keep in their writing folder. Unfortunately, I didn't tell them when they would need to pull out that graphic organizer, and it resulted in some questions being asked and a little bit of time wasted because I did not tell them that. Though I was positive while I was teaching the students and used multiple verbal and nonverbal cues, such as having the students echo shh, shh, shh when I said shh, shh, and putting my finger to my mouth to show that I want them to be quiet, and holding up 5 and saying give me 5. I neglected to recognize desired behaviors in students. But in reflection, in future lessons, I'll devote a greater effort to prior planning and preparation for classroom management by having written step-by-step directions and explicit expectations for lessons, both visually available and clearly explained before beginning the lesson. This can include tools such as the student rubric or a checklist. It could also mean that though I thought I had the materials the day before, I'll need to double check that all students will have the materials they need to accomplish the task. I will recognize desired behaviors by saying, I like how Jane is setting, or handing them a Rater Award, which means that they've been displaying good student behaviors. In the future, I hope to do all of these things, so the next time I have a reflection, I can say that my strengths were greater than my weaknesses. Look forward to the next reflection. Thank you.